Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I want to talk to you about four primary subjects tonight. The first one is the attack on Palmachim base from the Iraqi resistance. The second subject that I want to talk to you about is further UNRWA revelations about Israel's claims that some of its employees participated in the 7th of October attacks. The third thing that I want to talk to you about is an unprecedented criticism from a division leader in the Israeli army wearing his uniform against the political class. And the final thing that I want to talk to you about is Israel bombing airdropped aid areas. I'm going to start off with the first thing. So the Iraqi resistance, they had a break for a while. Just over a month and a half ago, they declared that there's going to be a pause in their attacks on US bases and on Israeli targets. This could be due to the US retaliation against some of their leaderships in Iraq, and probably threats and deals behind closed doors behind Iran and the United States administration. But clearly that has ended. We've had a report just a few days ago that they attacked an airport in Haifa. I personally haven't been able to verify it, but some news networks, they published it. I haven't been able to verify it, but they previously did target Haifa specifically and other parts of Israel. But today we've had a report that they attacked Palmachim base, which is a base that belongs to the Israeli military. This signals that, firstly, the Iraqi resistance is back in the picture, so clearly that pause has ended. Now, whether this pause will extend to US bases, we don't know yet, because we haven't seen any attacks on US bases after they reported that they paused their attacks. So far, we've just seen these attacks on Israel. And again, could that be coordinated? And could it be an understanding between Iran and the United States of America? Again, we're not sure of that, but there are hints that that might be the case. They want to attack the bases in Iraq. They could be attacking Israel, but again, that is not 100% verified. The second thing that I want to talk about is UNRWA revelation. So Israel, obviously, we've seen the reports just a couple of months ago that blamed UNRWA employees for participating in the 7th of October attacks. Israel didn't submit any proof or anything of the sort. It was an employee in the foreign ministry of Israel who is linked with Netanyahu, who reportedly leaked information passed on to him by IDF leadership in Gaza. He published this information without consent to the representative of UNRWA in Tel Aviv. That representative went back to New York, told the UN and the US, a decision was made, and there we go, 450 million gone in aid. However, we obviously suspected these reports from the beginning and the immediate capital punishment, although the UNRWA said they suspended the people in question, despite the fact that Israel didn't submit any proof. However, now we have more revelations. Senior figures from the UN, employees from the UNRWA organization in Gaza, they revealed information. 21 employees from the UNRWA in Gaza, they gave witness statements saying that they were kidnapped, tortured, physically and mentally abused, sexually assaulted. Some of them were even killed by Israeli forces. Why did they kidnap them? Why did they torture them? Why did they kill them? Because they wanted to force them to give statements confirming that there's a link between the UN employees, or them directly, and the 7th of October attacks. These revelations are another proof that Israel has a political motive when it comes to the UNRWA, not related to the 7th of October attacks, but related to the ethnic cleansing campaign of Gaza, because they want to kill any lifeline of the people of Gaza to make it easier for them to ethnically cleanse them. The UNRWA is the biggest organization providing aid for the Palestinian refugees. It was established as a result of Israeli occupation and the ethnic cleansing of Palestine in 1948, and it operates only where Palestinian refugees reside: Jerusalem, the West Bank, Gaza, Lebanon, Jordan, and Syria. Israel clearly had a political motive to take the whole organization down, and it was obviously assisted and supported by the governments that decided to cut the aid of the UNRWA. This is coming at the same time that people in the UNRWA, leaders in the UNRWA, are saying that there is no replacement for the UNRWA as an organization. They know exactly what Israel is up to, and these revelations just clearly highlight how important it is to know exactly what they're doing when it comes to the UNRWA. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is Israel is bombing areas where airdrop aid is landing. So Belgium and Egypt, they landed a couple of aid airdrops in Gaza. As it was recorded, Israel started targeting the airdropped aid in Gaza. This just highlights for the 1,000th time that Israel wants to kill any lifeline. It wants to starve people to death. They're not even allowing basic aid that doesn't even help dozens of families in Gaza from reaching them. They're blocking all the land routes. They're making everything more complicated. They targeted aid trucks dozens of times, sometimes directly having strikes on the trucks, sometimes directly targeting the people. We saw the Flower massacre where they killed over 110 people. This is Israel. This is Israel that these governments in the West are defending. Yet another shameful act by this criminal government in Israel. And the final thing that I want to talk to you about is, for the first time in history, this is unprecedented by the way it's done. The leader of Division 98 in the Israeli army, Dan Goldus, unprecedented attack on the political class. He went out there and criticized the political class, including the government, everyone in the government, and he was about to be questioned by the IDF chief. There was lots of criticism about him from the government, and then the IDF chief said, we are going to question him about what he's done. Some people are supporting him, some people are against what he's saying. However, criticism of the political class when it comes to the army is completely unacceptable. The army should be neutral. What we did have before in Israel is people from within the army criticizing Israel, but not at this level. Like in the beginning of this war, when Israel was about to start the ground invasion, we've seen many soldiers in the Israeli army criticizing Benjamin Netanyahu. He went down for a visit surrounding Gaza before the ground invasion, and many soldiers started to swear at him. There were conflicts between the army, but this level, head of division in the army, criticizing the political class, this is signaling something way deeper. This is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the split in the Israeli army, the Israeli political leadership, and in the Israeli society. These were the main things that I want to talk to you about in this video. In my live stream tonight, I will be talking about a Hamas attack, invasion to Israel in Zikim base. This hasn't happened since October. They had two attacks on October the 7th and just two and a half to 3 weeks after that. And I will obviously have members and subscribers in the live stream asking questions and participating. So join me at 9 p.m. GMT, and I will see you soon in the next video. Take care.